Hey guys, so it is that time of year again where everyone is putting out their favorites of 2012, and so I figured I would go ahead and do mine. This was actually a really good year for me. I found a lot of great stuff. Kind of like broadened my whole makeup collection. It's huge, not super like it's small compared to other people on YouTube, but it's huge for me to have. And so I'm just gonna kind of go through my favorites of the year. And then I'm also going to do a brand of the year, and I've been I'm choosing one brand that I'm giving props to for the year 2012 that I really found and I really fell in love with. So that video will be next. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my 2012 favorites, and I'm going to go straight through. I have one product or some products I have more than one, but I'm going to go through every makeup product that you go through. First, I'm going to talk about primers, and when I first bought this product, I really didn't like it, but the more I used it, the more I absolutely fell in love with it. There is one thing I don't like about this, but I will get into that in just a second. But it is the Revlon PhotoReady Perfecting Primer. Sorry. This stuff is great. It really smooths out my skin. It hydrates it. It just kind of smooths out like the pores. Like, it doesn't fill them in, but it just kind of like smooths them out. That way when you put your foundation on, it just looks smooth. You can't really see your pores. Stuff's great. The only thing I don't like about it is whenever you use it, like the end of it gets hard, but you kind of just have to get the end of it out first, and then, you know, whatever. But this stuff is amazing. This is actually my second bottle of it. I've gone through one whole bottle, and then this is the start of my second bottle. So this stuff is absolutely great. I hardly ever repurchase something. I hardly ever go through something, actually, but the fact that I went through this is great. Next is foundations, and I actually have two foundations that I found this year that I've been loving, or that I think are my favorites of the year. The first one I've had forever, and I used it for a while and just kind of put it away, and then I got it back out when I went to California after Christmas for a week. And I took this with me, and I'm so glad I did. This, like, I liked it. I knew I liked it, but I had bought other foundations, so I was like, you know, I know what that one's like. Let me try these new ones. But it is the Covergirl, Covergirl Aqua Smoothers, and I'm in the color 710 Classic Ivory. This is the perfect color match for me. Like, this matches me better than any other foundation that I have. Also, this is so, like, dynamic. Like, you can put just a layer on and it just kind of smooths out your skin tone, or you can build it up to like a absolute full coverage. So it can be medium or full coverage. Days like today, I don't really have much breakout, so I can just do one smooth layer and just kind of even out my skin. Or days that I am broken out, I can, you know, put a little bit more on and it completely covers it. Absolutely love it. If you're looking for a good drugstore foundation, I would recommend this one. I don't know why my phone keeps sending me the same message. The next one is a little bit more expensive. It is still a drugstore foundation, but it is more expensive. It is by Revlon, and it is the Colorstay Whipped. This is the best coverage foundation of any foundation that I have. It makes your skin look so smooth. It, you know, covers absolutely everything. It doesn't leave that sticky feeling on your face, and it's actually like a whipped, like a mousse consistency. It's really... It has a really interesting smell too. Like, it doesn't smell bad, but it smells very like clean. I really recommend. If you're looking for a more expensive drugstore foundation, I would recommend this one. Absolutely loved it. You know, I've used about half of the pot, which you can't see it because it was laying on its side. You can kind of see half of it's gone. But I absolutely love this. And you can either do a light layer. If you do one small layer, it will fully cover, but you can build it up if you, I mean, I've never had to build it more than just one layer. So foundations, those are my two favorite. Next is bronzer, which I don't really use bronzer because I'm so like light skinned and bronzers just look too harsh on me. So I use the Milani powder foundation in the color Fresco, and it's a little bit darker than my natural skin tone, and it is matte. Yeah, it is matte. And so I use this for like bronzing or contouring or just adding some more dimension to my face. I can't use it as all over powder because it is too dark, but it is a really if it were to be my correct skin color, I would love it as a powder. But I use it for my bronzer. Speaking of powder, my favorite powder of the year is the Revlon PhotoReady translucent finisher, and it looks like this. And I've had translucent powders before, and I never liked them because they were always white, and it gave you that white glow of your skin. But this one, it's looking white on camera, but if you ever go to the store and see it, it actually has kind of like a cream undertone to it. So when you put it on, it goes on clear, but it doesn't give you that white look that a lot of translucent powders do. So this is my favorite powder. This is also my second one of these. I've gone through a whole one. I was going to do like a video of like all the products I finished, but when I moved, I ended up throwing them all away just to save space in my apartment. But I do love this product. That is my favorite powder of the year. Next, let's get into eyeshadows, which is, if you watched, I think, maybe my October favorites video, you'll know what I'm going to say. But I'm going to use that as my second one. The first one I'm going to use is the Naked palette. And I bought this for myself for my birthday back in July, and I'm so in love with it. I'm wearing it today. There's so many different combinations I've done with this. It's great for traveling, you know, just stick it. It's really thin, and so you can just kind of, if you have a big enough makeup bag, you can just kind of stick it in there. You can do so many. You can do day looks, you can do night looks. It's just, I love this palette. Like, this is the perfect, if you're going to buy one higher end palette, I'll definitely recommend this one or the Naked 2, depending on if you like warmer shades or cooler shades or whatever. Next is it's also eyeshadows, and it is it's not really one in particular, it's like the brand, and it is the Almay Eye Trios, and you can get them in your eye color: a smoky eye, a satin eye, smoky satin, ombre eye, and then there's one other one you can get. I don't know. I think I have all satin and smoky. But it is the Almay Trios. I have it in satin for blue eyes, and it comes with this gorgeous combination of like browns and chestnuts. This looks like, I have green eyes, and so this looks great on me. I have it in smoky for hazel. Can't get it opened. Looks like that. Smoky for greens, which I don't really wear this one a lot, but I love it when I do wear it. I don't really like darker colors on my lids. I like the lighter color on my lids, so I wear this one backwards. I wear this light one on my lid and this one on my crease. It just makes my eyes look too heavy when I have the darker color on my lid. This one I haven't worn yet, but I've swatched it, and the pigmentation is absolutely beautiful on this. And it is the Shimmer Eye. That's the other one. Shimmer Eye for hazel. And then I have Shimmer Eye for greens, which I think this one is my favorite. And this one does have a darker lid color, but you can put it on really lightly, and it's so pretty. So if you're looking for good drugstore trios, like, or whatever, I definitely recommend these Almay ones. They're amazing. They last all day. They don't smear. They blend so easily. They're very smooth, very pigmented, and they're just, I love them. Next is eyeliner, and my favorite eyeliner of the year is the Revlon Colorstay eyeliner. It's a pencil liner, so I'm almost done with it. This one is my first one. I've had it since, I think, February, and I've worn it 5 out of 7 days a week since February, and this is how long it's lasted me. I have just that little bit left. It is so, so, so pigmented. So easy to tightline with. Does not smear, does not smudge. It lasts all day. Tightline, waterline, lash line, whatever, it's going to last. It's going to stay on there. Love it. This is my all-time favorite eyeliner ever. Next we're going to go into mascaras, and my all-time favorite mascara is the Maybelline Full and Soft. I've actually ran out of this tube and I haven't bought another one because I have a ton of mascaras that I need to use up and it's completely dried. Favorite mascara. But while I was using up my other ones, I found a combination of two other ones that I don't know if I like it better or not. Like, I think they might be tied. But it is the combination of the Revlon PhotoReady 3D volume. And the brush looks like this. It's got little spikies. And I usually don't like the rubber spiked mascaras, but I love this one. And it has like this little thing on the end with bristles. It really gets those corner lashes. And then I layer it with the Revlon Grow Luscious. Because this one is great at lengthening, this one is great at volume. And this one looks like this. Love these two. I've been wearing these every day since like November. They are great mascaras. Next we're going to go into blush. And I didn't really know which blush I was going to pick because I don't really have a favorite. Because I have so many, I use all different ones. None of them are just like, oh my god, I'm absolutely in love with this. But there is one that I remember this year. And I kind of put it to the back, that way I can use my other ones. And I pulled it out the other day and I was like, I absolutely love this blush. And it is the Covergirl Natural Shimmer blush. And it's really light peachy pink. So great. Love it. Maybe not the best ever, but it's my favorite that I've found so far. Next is lip products. And my favorite, I don't really know why these are my favorite. These are just the ones I use all the time. I get the most use out of them. And it is the Revlon Lip Butter in Creme Brulee. It is just a nude color. It looks super pretty on. Lip butters, I don't find that they're very moisturizing. They do feel moisturizing on my lips, as in they don't dry out my lips, but I don't really necessarily think they moisturize my lips. My favorite lip gloss is the 3D Glitzy by Milani, and you can see I've worn the thing off of it, but it's in the color Center Stage. It's just a natural shimmery color, got like a pink tint to it. Really pretty. I even wear it like when I get really dressed up or whatever and I go all dramatic, like I'll just put this and it works perfectly. It works perfectly when I'm casual. Love it. But my favorite lip stain is the Color Sensation by Maybelline. And it's in the color In the Buff. It is just a nude pink. It goes on colored. It's not really a pink. It's more of a dark pink when you put it on. On my hand to swatch it, it's a light pink, but I think because my lips are so pigmented naturally that it makes it look a little bit darker. Next thing I have, and I don't really know what category it falls in, but it's a primer, but I don't use it as a primer. It's the Sally Hansen Natural Beauty Luminizing Face Primer, and I really didn't like this product. I really didn't know what it was for. I didn't like it as a primer, so I've been using it as like a highlight, and I've just kind of been dabbing it right here, and it's a luminizing face primer, and so it really just like highlights my cheekbones, down my nose, whatever. So that's what I've been using it for. I just want to throw that in here because I have been getting a lot of use out of it for that purpose. And next is the last thing. Yes, the last one I have. And it's my favorite brush. And this brush, you can do pretty much anything on your face with it. You can do foundation, you can do bronze, you can do blush, you can do powder, whatever. Not necessarily anything with your eyes. But if you're looking to travel and you don't want to carry a lot of brushes, you just want one face brush and one eyeshadow brush, this is the one for you. It is the EcoTools bronzer brush, and it is the dual fibered, super so soft, so easy to keep clean, so good at buffing. When I put foundation on, I'll just buff it in with this. I can do bronzer, I can do blush, I can do powder, whatever. Like, I'm absolutely in love with this brush. I will never go without this. Once this one gets too old to use, I will buy another one. Like, that's as simple as that. Like, I will always have this brush with me at all times. I'll never do without it. So that is my 2012 favorites. I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think about these products if you have them. And let me know your 2012 favorites. Okay, thanks.